Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're doing the first of a 3-part series of seated kettlebell workouts. I've designed this in a way so that we're working a different muscle group on every workout, so this can be part of your week of training. Let's say you do the first workout on a Monday, second on a Wednesday, and third on a Friday with some rest days in between. I'm using a 16 kilogram kettlebell in every workout, but make sure to grab whatever weight you feel comfortable with today. We're doing a push workout today, so mostly working on the shoulders and the triceps, a little bit of core as well. We've got 5 exercises, 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest and 4 rounds. So grab your kettlebell, let's go. So first exercise, we've got strict press on the right arm. We're gonna get that kettlebell up onto the shoulder. You can use your left hand to get it there. Really important here that you keep your palm towards the midline of your body. It's gonna stop the kettlebell from wrenching your hand away from your shoulder and causing you any sort of shoulder injuries. From this position, we're gonna press straight up above the head. So let's go, 40 seconds. We drive it up, fully extend above the head, keep the bicep close to the ear. When you're in that top position, slowly lower down with control. So make sure that you're doing this movement with control. You can even, when you're down here, before you start the rep, you can hold the kettlebell with your left hand to stop it from pulling your hand away from your shoulder. And we're gonna drive it above the head. Let's keep going, we've got about 5 more seconds. Do one more rep. And down, and lower that kettlebell down. So next up, we're gonna do the same on the left arm. So the exact same thing, we get that kettlebell up into the rack position, keeping the hand towards the midline of the body. We're gonna drive the kettlebell above the head, keeping the bicep close to the ear at the top. Come back down with control. So let's go. 40 seconds of work. We've got 4 rounds in this workout, so that's essentially 4 sets. So although this is timed and it's in a HIIT style, this is a strength building, muscle building program. So you can think of it as a HIIT style with timed, or you can also think of this as reps and sets. We're essentially doing 4 sets, and you choose the amount of reps you're doing in the time. So pace yourself if you need to. Let's do one more rep. And down and rest. Great work. Next up, we're gonna hold the kettlebell upside down by the handles here. So you've got the bell pointing upwards. Extend fully above the head. And then we're just gonna lower down, flex at the elbows, and then extend the elbows above the head, tricep extensions. So let's go, we've got 40 seconds of work. Flex at the elbows, and then extending above the head. Twenty more seconds, keep going. Keep going, 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Okay, take a rest. Bring that kettlebell down safely in front of you. Next up, we've got alternate dead cleans and presses. So here, we start with the kettlebell on the floor. We're gonna hinge at the hips, grab the kettlebell, and then you're gonna explode, lift that kettlebell up into the clean position. So into the rack position, sorry. So you lift it up into that rack position here, and then from there you press in one fluid motion. Back down, and the same on the other side. So what's really important here is that you're not banging that kettlebell on your forearm. The trick is to pull it up, and then you're gonna insert your hand into that space. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and it might not feel natural at first, but over time it will improve. You can always wear sweatbands if this tends to bang against your forearms, but best to try and improve your form. So take a rest. That got the heart rate up a little bit. Next up, we've got halos. So again, like the tricep extensions, we hold the kettlebell upside down by the handles. Start at your right hip, bring it over your left shoulder, and then around your right shoulder and down to the left hip. We then go back the opposite way. So let's get 40 seconds of work. Start at one hip, bring it around the head with control, finish up on the other hip. Try and keep that kettlebell low behind your head. So it's not going over the top of your head, it's going around the back of your head. It's great for your shoulder mobility, this one. So we're working more on shoulder strength with those strict presses, but then we're working the mobility here and the rotator cuff. Okay, take a rest. That's your first round over. So we're going back to strict presses on the right arm next. Grab a sip of water if you need. Remember, you can take any extra rests if you want. Just pause the video, come straight back in when you feel comfortable. So let's get that kettlebell up into the rack position. Get ready to go. Let's go, drive up. Once you've got your form down, you're starting to feel more confident, you can then start to focus on your breath. And what I want you to focus on is breathing out, you drive up, breathing in on the way down. I always find it helps make a bit of a noise with my breath because it allows me to get into a rhythm. And rest, set that kettlebell down, shake it out. Got the same on the left side coming up next. 10 seconds more of rest. Right, let's get that kettlebell on the left shoulder in the rack position. Drive up. Here we go, 40 seconds on the left shoulder. Ten seconds, keep going. Set that kettlebell down, take a rest, you've got 20-second rest. Overhead tricep extensions coming up next. So important thing here, remember, is to have the kettlebell upside down, holding it by the handles. Extend above the head. Okay, now we lower down. Let's go, 40 seconds of work. Twenty seconds. Let's go. 10 seconds, come on. Let's do one more. Oh, take a rest. Oh, I'm starting to feel that now. Okay, grab a sip of water if you need. Next up, dead cleans to press. So let's refocus on our form in getting the kettlebell into those cleans. And then drive. Alternating which arm, remember. Of course, if you prefer, you could do just one side each time. So you could have been doing just the right arm on the first time round and then just the left arm this time. We're doing an even set of rounds, so that is fine. I'm gonna go for alternates today. Okay, take a rest. 20-second rest. Next up, halos. Oh. 10 seconds of rest. So remember here, kettlebells upside down, just like with the tricep extensions. Gonna go around the head with control and then down. Really important that you keep your core engaged and you're keeping a neutral spine as best you can. Let's do one more. Take a rest. End of round 2. So we're halfway through the workout and we've got 2 more rounds. So if you need an extra rest, you can pause the video here. If not, let's go with our strict presses on the right arm. So let's go. "20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Let's do one more. Oh, starting to feel it now. Shake it out. We've got the same on the left side coming up next. 10 seconds of rest. Okay, let's get that kettlebell up onto the left shoulder. Let's go. So always remembering those cues of keeping the palm towards the midline of the body when you're in the rack position here. And then at the top of the rep, your bicep is close to your ears, if not touching. 20 seconds. 10 seconds, let's go. Take a rest. Okay, next up, overhead tricep extensions. Oh, starting to feel it now. 10 seconds of rest. Okay. Kettlebells upside down, remember? Holding it by the handles. Let's go. No. Okay, keep going. You've got 20 seconds. Oh, it's getting tough now. Keep going. Stay with me, 10 seconds. Let's get 2 more out. Last one. Okay, take a rest. Ow. Dead cleans to press coming up next. Stay with me. Smashing this workout. You can do this. Grab a sip of water if you need. You've got 5 seconds. Start on the left hand this time. So let's go. Clean and press. And then to the other hand. Really important here that you keep an engaged core and a neutral spine. Ensure that you're hinging at the hips when you bend over and that you're not rounding your spine too much. One more. Okay, rest. One more exercise in the 3rd round. We've got halos coming up next. 10 seconds of rest. Okay, grab your kettlebell. So, I'm gonna start at the left side this time. Round the head and down. "15 seconds. Keep going. 5 seconds. Let's do one more. Okay, take a rest. You've got one more round. You can do this. Stick with me. So in about 10 seconds, we'll start the final round. We've got strict presses on the right arm. It's going to be tough this last round. You got this. Let's get that kettlebell up, rack position, and drive. It's time to start really focusing now. You're gonna need a little bit of extra motivation to get through this last round. You can do this. 10 seconds. Okay, take a rest. Not easy. Not easy. Next up, strict presses on the left arm. Okay, 10 seconds of rest. Okay, let's get that kettlebell up. Rack position on the left arm. Let's go. In. Keep going. Got 10 more seconds. Okay, let's get one more out. Take a rest. No more strict presses today. Okay, next up, overhead tricep extensions. 10 seconds. Let's get ready to go. Kettlebells upside down. Okay, let's go. "20 seconds, keep going. Come on. These are tough. 10 seconds, come on. One more. And rest. Okay. Dead cleans and presses next. I'm gonna start on the left arm, because I noticed I started the first 2 rounds on the right arm. It's always nice to stay equal. Okay, we're going in a few seconds. Dead clean and presses, let's go. This is the last round now, so I want you to start really pushing it, really focusing, pushing through that mental barrier. "20 seconds, come on. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, come on. One more, let's do one more, come on. And rest. Okay, 15 seconds of rest. And then we've got one more exercise in this workout. Let's smash this last exercise together. 5 seconds, Grab your kettlebell, let's get ready to go. Let's go, come on. Last exercise of this workout, stay with me, you got this. Stop. 20 seconds, keep going. Keep going, you got this, come on. Stay with me. 10 seconds. Let's go. Okay, let's do one more. One more together. And rest. Okay, that is it for this workout. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. Next workout, you've got workout 2 of this series. If you're feeling brave, you can go straight onto that now. If not, maybe take a rest day in between, and I'll see you there. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification button. I'll see you guys on workout 2.